Hello Aquariuses, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in today, tonight. Whichever time you decide to watch this video, thank you, I appreciate it. I'm going to be doing a general reading for your energy collective for right now. Technically, it is June 7th, 2019, or so they like to say. I hope that whatever intuitively and energetically comes through for you, I hope that it resonates with you, brings you some form of peace, calm, clarity, reassurance, insight into whatever's currently going on in your life at this current moment in time, okay? The information for this oracle deck, as well as the meditation that you're hearing in the background, will be listed in the description box. If you are in any way interested in that information, it'll be there for you, okay? Before I get started, okay, I'm going to chime my heart chakra bell 3 times for the mind, for the body, and for the soul, to clear the energy a little bit more and to tune in a little bit more, okay? So if you guys are not used to that type of pitchiness of a chakra bowl, I do recommend that you turn the volume down kind of low, okay? And so you won't have to be too affected by that, all right? Here we go. Okay, Aquarius, I'm not going to try to make this long. I'm going to try to make this as quickly as I can. Okay, general message for your energy. One more, and then I'm going to start shuffling for the messages, okay? Divine, I ask for the first oracle to come through. That fell out. Thank you. Storm Wisdom is the first oracle. Divine, ooh, that flipped out too. I'm going to take the one on top. Alright. Storm Wisdom, and the second is Passion of the Lion Heart. Divine, I ask for the third oracle, one single oracle to come through. Y'all got something to say. Or the Divine got something to say to you. Vision. Is the third oracle. Divine, I ask for the fourth oracle. Thank you. Sacred Pleasure. Oh, I'll wait for the fifth. Okay. Like I said before, the first is Storm Wisdom. The second is Passion of the Lion Heart. The third is the Vision, and the fourth is Sacred Pleasure. These oracles have archangels, have goddesses and gods, and archons and guides on them. So I'm going to read that out to you. Angel Raziel and Petersite is the crystal or the gemstone, okay? The second is Goddess Skemet and Fire Agate. That gemstone, Archangel Michael and Lapis Lazuli is the third oracle, and Goddess Basset and Cat's Eye, Sacred Pleasure, is the fourth. There's some turbulence going on in your life, but you're holding a vision for yourself through that struggle, through that turbulence. You know what I mean? Through that rough patch, through that, you know, because Storm Wisdom is like, Storm Wisdom expresses and it explains, like, through the chaos there will come clarity, and there is like a mad what is it, what am I trying to say, there's a genius happening with the madness right here. Whatever kind of crazy shit that could be going on in your life right now, or whatever type of, you know, really transformative energy or really disruptive energy that could be coming into your life, or that's happening, you know, like, I feel like, you know, it could be chaotic for you, or it could feel chaotic or overwhelming. It could be a lot of stuff going on that you don't really feel like you can handle, or like I said, well, like I want to say, some of you may be feeling overwhelmed with this Storm Wisdom, with this these things or these situations going on that you can't quite understand, or that you may find yourself very frustrated about. But there's a divine genius in what appears to be madness that's happening right now. This is sort of like what people would refer to in a tarot deck, and I don't really do tarot at all, but this feels like a tower moment for me, or the tower card when the tower falls. Okay, it seems chaotic, it seems very abrupt, it seems very frustrating and irritating and annoying, and like, you know, this really could have been the last fucking thing to happen right now type of thing. But it's happening because there was a false foundation. There was a false principality. There was a false infrastructure that was built that needed to fall, that needed to disintegrate, that needed to be disrupted and uprooted from its base, because it did not have or hold a solid foundation in your life. That's why a lot of the things that's leaving your life, or a lot of the things that could be changing and transforming for you, or a lot of the things in your life currently that is very, very different for you, is leaving or is changing into something else that you may not be used to or comfortable with. But they need you. They are telling you here that you need to ride out that storm. You need to ride out that situation. You need to allow yourself to understand that there's a divine genius that is being revealed to you, even through what seems overwhelming, what seems chaotic, what seems crazy. You know what I'm saying? What seems very, you know, you could really get lost in all that's going on. You need to stay grounded. Okay. Stay grounded. And connect to your passion. Your passion. With all this going on, like I mentioned, some of you may be feeling overwhelmed. Some of you may be feeling like, okay, do I just sit here? What the fuck do I do? What do I do with this? What do I do with all that's going on? Right here is Passion of the Lion Heart. Goddess Kemet and Fire Agate, okay? And what's so funny, I just want to mention this really quickly too. These two oracles right here are 444. These two oracles are 888. Some of you may have been seeing these numbers or these number sequences. Some of you may have been seeing a combination of 8s, a combination of 4s, a mix of 4s, a mix of 4s and 8s. You know what I mean? So that may resonate with you. But back on this second oracle here, Passion of the Lion Heart. To really find your center and to really find grace and peace and all that's happening, you are encouraged to ground yourself in your passion. You're encouraged to liberate yourself through what you dream about doing, what you really want to do that makes you happy, that brings you peace, that brings you life, that brings you fulfillment, that really makes you feel good about yourself, that really makes you feel good about your life and your purpose. Okay, they're saying that you are encouraged to connect to that energy, the passion of the lion heart. What gives me that fire, what gives me that passion that I need and that I desire to accomplish my goals, to exceed my expectations. You know what I mean? What am I after? What do I desire? What is it that I want? Okay, the divine is saying here that you are encouraged to connect to that passion through this storm wisdom, or this tower falling, or this transformational change, okay? Or these multiple transformational changes. You are encouraged to connect to that energy, because that is really going to bring you a sense of peace. I'm telling you, that's going to bring you a real sense of peace and sanity with all that's going on, okay? Don't get overwhelmed and don't feel overwhelmed with all that's going on. Go and journal. Go and write out something. Go and paint something. Go and draw something. Go and put an idea together that brings your mind peace. Go and meditate. Go and take a bath. Go and take a bath. Go and take a few breaths. Go breathe, okay? Go do some spiritual breathing, okay? Whatever your passion is, go dance naked in front of your mirror. You know, do something that brings you some sort of happiness, some sort of fulfillment, some sort of peace and passion. Bring that passion back out of you. Connect to that passion again. through this situation, because they don't want you to feel overwhelmed. Because if you get in the energy and you stay in the energy of feeling overwhelmed with all that's going on in your life right now, or all that's currently going on in your life right now, or all that has gone on in your life currently, they want you to understand the way to connect to your peace and your healing and your strength and empowerment is by connecting to your passion. Focusing on your passion is what's really going to help you and bring you out of what seems to be a very chaotic or very busy situation, okay? Or situations. As you connect to your passion, you are knowing and realizing and internalizing and manifesting and materializing your vision. The divine is helping you do this, okay? The vision, Archangel Michael and Lapis Lazuli, okay? Some of you guys may actually, like I mentioned before, like with the numbers, you guys could also be encouraged to buy some of these crystals and gemstones and for healing, for more of this energy to be connected to you, okay? Some of you can do that. Some of you are encouraged to do that. If you're not into crystals, you know, before you even do anything, I recommend that you look it up and see how you feel, you know, and don't do anything if you do not personally feel the need to do so, okay? Don't just take my word for it. Just make sure it feels right for you. But some of you could be encouraged to pick up some of these crystals and gemstones, okay? With the vision here, with you connecting to your passion, you find the vision for yourself. You find the perception of your life. You find the highest calling that you can commit to, that you can see in yourself, that you can see in your future by remaining present, by remaining connected to your passion, by building on that passion that you believe in, or those passions, because some of you may have more than one thing you're into, more than one thing you want to manifest, more than one thing you want to do. I don't know why I want to mention this too, but some of you may be feeling like you're cut off a little bit, or like you don't have enough time to do that. Some of you may be kind of frustrated because some of you may not have enough time to connect to your passion. You kind of got to make time for that. You know what I mean? In some way, pray and ask for divine guidance and assistance to fit that into your schedule. Because this is a lot of busyness going on right here. And maybe you're keeping yourself busy through this difficult time, but that may not be helping you as much. You need to include what you're passionate about. That's what's going to keep energy in your body. That is what's going to keep you motivated for the vision, the highest vision that you have for yourself. So don't lose sight and focus of your passion and what you believe in through this frustrating or busy energy right here. You know, it's like a storm is coming in. A storm blows through and clears. Let me check my camera. Okay. Okay, a storm comes through and blows out and blows down everything, right? Everything that wasn't supposed to stay. You connecting to your passion and staying focused on that and internalizing that and believing in that is helping you to come to a vision of an idea of what you want to do, how you want to do it, and where you want to be. This is a situation or an energy that some of you are already in. This is an energy that some of you are encouraged to connect with. Sacred pleasure is very similar to the passion of the lion heart. Knowing that you are worthy of all the things that bring you splendor, happiness, peace, joy, a sense of bliss, tranquility, happiness. You're understanding and you're realizing that you have every right to that energy or those beautiful energies, okay? Because you held the vision. You know the vision. You're connecting to that vision. That's an understanding that is a knowing of, I can connect to my sacred pleasures. I can feel good about myself and all that I do and create. I can be expressive. I can be creative. I can be limitless. I can be bold. I can be brilliant and beautiful. I can allow my desires to flow externally out of me through the beautiful artwork that I create, in whichever art form that is, you know what I mean? In whichever way that you express yourself. Okay? Hold that vision through this situation here. Some of you may be getting the very ends of it, like, you know, the damage has been done, or the things have been uprooted. Doesn't know some things that have already been uprooted. You guys are sort of on the end of the situation where the storm has come through and cleared everything out, and now you're picking up the pieces, figuratively speaking. But you're not really picking up the pieces. You're just really realizing and seeing what was supposed to stay and what was meant to stay and what wasn't in your life, even with yourself. Connecting to your passion will help you to see the vision for your highest calling and purpose, what you really want to do, what you really want to be, how you really want to do things, you know what I mean? Connecting to that sacred pleasure of being, how can I say it? Being absolutely in love with life and all of its splendor, and allowing that beautiful energy and that understanding to really make you feel empowered, allow you to feel better about what you know you're worthy of. Like I said before, the sacred pleasures of life, being able to feel the energy, being able to create energy, being able to manifest energy, being able to heal energy, being able to do all sorts of things that is pleasurable to you, that brings you a sense of peace, happiness, and joy. Okay? You're coming into that vision of yourself where you're understanding what's sacred, pleasure for you, healing energy for you, healing pleasure for you. If that makes sense. Apologize if it don't. Thank you, Divine. Safe to be seen is the last oracle to come through. And that is another 444. Okay, angel number, crystal angel number. Archangel Gabriel and Turquoise. Safe to be seen. So some of you are... Let the people see the new you. Let the world see the new you. Let the world see your new way of thinking, your new ideas. Let yourself express what you really are, how you really feel, what you really want to do with your life now. I feel like some of you guys are literally starting over after years of doing something the same way for a very long time. Kudos to you. It takes a brave person to start over, either when they want to or especially when they don't, because then they don't have a choice. Some of you may have had a choice, some of you may not have had a choice because the divine may have felt like you was taking too fucking long. I don't know. But the uprooting or the tower moment or the storm, wisdom, the chaoticness of a storm, but there's divine wisdom that is held within that storm that is bringing you to the connection to your passion, in connection with your passion, where you find vision and whole vision and see what you want to do, where you want to be, and where you want to go. It's connecting you to your sacred pleasures, your gifts, your skills, your abilities. That's really helping you to connect and creatively express all that brings you your best energy and your best vibes and feelings. And all of that energy of you really connecting to who you are and expressing who you are and understanding what you like and what you don't like right here. They're encouraging you and they're letting you know that you are safe to be seen. It is safe for you to be seen right here. It is safe for you to express. It is safe for you to be. It is safe for you to be exactly as you are. Your new ideas, like some of you may be coming to people, or you may be on a whole different vibe or a whole different type of thing, that you may be on a whole different type of situation than what you were doing some years ago, or maybe last year, or maybe 3 years, because it changed for you right here. Something changed for you. So now you're on the path of, let me find out what I really want to do with my life, or let me find out what I really want to connect with and know what connect with is where I left off. Don't mind about the cracking or the creaking. That's just my chair. Camera cut off, so I had to reach my limit. So let me continue on. You guys are going through the process, or you're encouraged to go through the process of understanding what you really connect with, what really resonates with you, what really works for you and what doesn't. Where you're already in that energy, and you expressing this. Allow yourself to express it. Allow yourself to be encouraged by what you express and what you create, so that it gets better. Allow yourself to feel proud of what you do, even if it's not quite the way you want it to be. Even if it's like, if I could perfect this a little bit more, that's gonna come. You don't have to worry about that. You're safe to be seen. You're safe to express. You're safe to grow. You know what I mean? You're safe to allow yourself to really trust who you are now. You're encouraged to trust what you are and who you are and what you're becoming. Because something that was falsely built, some bullshit, some janky ass or faulty ass foundation that was built up is being torn away, or it has been torn away, or some situation has been shaken up, where you're really seeing some truths. You're really seeing something that you've needed to see for a long time. And don't get lost or caught up in the energy, like I stated before, in all that's happening. Remain grounded in the storm, and know that when the storm clears, there's a clear vision of everything that you need to do, and everything that you need to work on, or everything that you need to see from that point forward. Don't feel scared of the storm, because the storm, the divine is saying here, is necessary. Storm wisdom, it is necessary. After the storm clears, you see everything that you need to see. You see yourself. You connect to your passion. You see the vision of what you are, of what you are becoming, and what you want to do. You're connecting to that divine energy, that divine guidance. Some of you are encouraged to do that. The highest vision of yourself. You're connecting to that sacred, powerful, healing pleasure of creatively creating. Okay? And that is safe to be seen. In whichever way you express yourself, in whichever way that expresses, that materialize for you, that manifests for you. Okay? It's safe to be seen. The new you, or your new perspective, or your new way of being, or your new talents, or your hidden talents, skills, gifts, and abilities that some of you may be hiding away. Or, some of you may have really been working on some things in private, and, you're not quite sure if you want to express yourself just yet, or put yourself out there. Put it out there. Fuck it. Do what you love. Express who you love. Express what you love. You know what I'm saying? Manifest what you want to create. Create what you want to manifest. In whichever way you heard that, in whichever way that made sense for you, there you go. You know what I mean? You're safe to be seen. After the storm cleared, you saw, or you're seeing exactly how you need to be, what you need to do, how it needs to be done. Even if it's not quite clear just yet, it's going to come to you. It's coming to you, okay? I'm going to pull, let me check my camera. I'm going to pull one last oracle. My battery's about to die. One last oracle for you guys, okay? Thank you. That just flipped out. Acceptance. Acceptance. Archangel Anael, pink calcite or calcite. Acceptance. And that is 444 as well. So you got 4 oracles that are 444 and 2 that are 888. Acceptance of who you are, acceptance of your path, your process, your progress, your purpose, the stage of where you are at right now. You know what I mean? The acceptance of that. Because you're safe. Accept that you are safe. Connecting to your pleasure, seeing your vision, honoring your passion through this storm that needed to happen in order for you to see all these things, in order for you to know this and connect with this. Accept it. Accept your life. Accept the new you. Accept how creatively expressive you want to be now. It's okay. We need you to be expressive. We need you to be who you need to be so that others can know who they need to be. You know what I mean? You being brave will encourage someone else to do the same thing. You allowing yourself to see the vision, to connect to the passion, to awaken that passion within yourself, to feel and get a sense of your pleasure and what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Knowing that you are safe to be seen, you are safe to be witnessed and realized. And not only, I'm getting there are some people that could be kind of like watching you or staring at you, but in a sense, I want to say this seems like kind of personal. Like you guys may really feel like you're being your biggest critic right now for what you want to do. You may be holding yourself back a little bit because you don't feel like you're ready to express what you want to share or your creativity in whichever way that is. But it's safe to be seen. Let your art be your art. Let your vision be your vision. Don't worry about who will accept it or not. Just do you. Okay? Regardless of who's looking at you or in whichever way they're looking at you, it don't matter. Accept you. Accept who you are. Accept your new way. If that makes sense. I want to pull one last oracle, because you're really encouraged to just be who you are. See the highest, most loving, healing, empowered vision for yourself and trust that. Because you're safe, and accepting the process of it or accepting you for who you are. Some of you may have some insecurities or some challenges within where it says here, the fifth is safe to be seen. The second is acceptance. So I'm getting a feel that the divine is saying you're okay. You're okay. You don't have to feel overwhelmed about anything. You're okay. Accept what you are, what you're becoming, your new way. Accept that. Feel safe with that, with knowing that. You know? Divine, I ask for one last oracle. One last single oracle, divine, to come through. Thank you. Read the energy. Is the 7th oracle. Pay attention. Well, let me turn this upright. There's a lot of cards sitting right here, but read the energy. Ascended Master Merlin and Mystic Merlinite. Read the energy, and that crystal master number is 333. Read the energy. You that speaks of discernment. That speaks of knowing and trusting who you are, and knowing and trusting what does and doesn't work. Okay, knowing and trusting what is worth fixing or worth leaving alone. Read the energy. Pay attention to the truth. Pay attention to the truth in the silence. Who you engage with, how they engage with you. Pay attention to your own energy and how you communicate and treat yourself. Okay, you're encouraged to do that. Okay. Some of y'all got some powerful gifts. It's safe to be seen. Express creatively who you are. Accept that. Accept the development of that, because at whichever stage you start, you're going to grow still. You know what I mean? You're never going to stop growing and learning. This is sort of like a PS to me. Read the energy. Be discerning. Pay attention. Be mindful. Intuitively, energetically, frequency-wise. You know what I mean? So, with all of that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching and tuning in. I hope that whatever I said, I hope that it resonated with you. And if none of what I said resonated with you, it's all good. It's cool. It's fine. I hope you enjoyed the reading anyway. And if you guys like the vibe, I recommend that you subscribe. Drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know that whatever I said, whichever way that I said it, that it resonated with you, okay? And with that being said, guys, again, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you again with another video.